A small sparrow hopped on a branch of a cherry blossom tree in full bloom, the petals flying in the wind, creating a poetic scene. The air was fragrant with the sweet scent of the blossoms, a delicate perfume that mingled with the crispness of the early spring morning. Sunlight filtered through the delicate pink petals, casting a soft, dappled glow over the ground below. The sparrow, with its soft brown feathers and bright, inquisitive eyes, seemed to embody the very essence of the moment, a small creature caught in a world of beauty and transience. As the sparrow perched on the branch, it tilted its head, listening to the gentle rustle of the petals as they danced down to the earth. Each petal was a tiny miracle, a fleeting moment of beauty that would soon fade away. The tree stood tall, its branches heavy with blossoms, a testament to the cycle of life and the inevitability of change. The sparrow, with its heart beating in rhythm with the world around it, felt a connection to the tree, to the petals, and to the very air that surrounded it. In that moment, the sparrow was not just a bird, it was a symbol of hope and renewal. The cherry blossoms, renowned for their ephemeral beauty, were a reminder that life is fleeting, that each moment must be cherished before it slips away. The sparrow's tiny heart brimmed with an understanding of this truth, an instinctive knowledge that drove it to sing. With a burst of energy, it opened its beak, releasing a sweet, melodious trill that echoed through the garden. The sound was pure and joyous, a celebration of life itself, a call to the world that everything was right in this small corner of existence. As the sparrow sang, the petals continued to swirl around it, caught in the gentle breeze that whispered through the branches. Each petal that fell was like a note in a symphony, contributing to the beauty of the moment. The air was alive with the sounds of spring, the chirping of other birds, the rustling of leaves, and the distant laughter of children playing in the park. The sparrow, fully immersed in its song, felt as though it were part of a grand performance, a dance of life that unfolded in perfect harmony. But the sparrow was also aware of the fragility of its existence. It had seen the seasons change, had witnessed the blossoms fade and fall, only to be replaced by the lush greens of summer. It understood that life was a series of cycles, each one beautiful in its own right, yet fleeting. The sparrow remembered the cold, harsh winter when the branches had been bare, stripped of their beauty, a stark reminder of the challenges that lay ahead. It had weathered storms and faced hunger, but now, in this moment of blooming, it felt invincible, as if the very essence of spring had infused it with a sense of purpose. With each note of its song, the sparrow conveyed its gratitude for the warmth of the sun, the abundance of food, and the shelter of the tree. It reveled in the joy of being alive, of having wings that could carry it to the heights of the sky or the depths of the earth. The cherry blossom tree, with its sprawling branches and vibrant blossoms, was both home and sanctuary, a place where the sparrow could find solace and safety. It was a reminder that even in a world filled with uncertainty, there were places of beauty and refuge. As the sparrow continued to sing, it caught the attention of a nearby observer, a young girl sitting cross-legged on the grass, her eyes wide with wonder. She had come to the park to escape the confines of her home, seeking the solace that nature often provided. The sight of the sparrow, perched so confidently among the blossoms, filled her heart with a sense of awe. She watched as the tiny bird flitted from branch to branch, its movements graceful and light. A creature perfectly at ease in its surroundings, the girl felt a kinship with the sparrow, an understanding that transcended words. She too had experienced moments of joy and sorrow, had felt the weight of the world pressing down on her shoulders. The cherry blossoms reminded her of the fleeting nature of happiness, how it could come in bursts, like the petals that danced in the wind, only to be gone in an instant. Yet, in that moment, as she observed the sparrow, she felt a flicker of hope ignite within her. The bird was a testament to resilience, to the beauty that could be found even in the midst of uncertainty. As the girl sat there, she began to reflect on her own life, on the challenges she faced, and the dreams she held close to her heart. She thought of the days when she felt lost, when the world seemed dark and unwelcoming. But just like the sparrow, she realized she had the power to rise above it all, to find her own song amidst the chaos. The cherry blossoms, in their ephemeral beauty, served as a reminder that life was a series of moments, each one precious and deserving of appreciation. With newfound determination, the girl picked up a small notebook and pencil that lay beside her. Inspired by the sparrow, she began to write, pouring her thoughts onto the pages. She wrote about the beauty of the cherry blossoms, the joy of the sparrow's song, and the hope that blossomed within her heart. Each word flowed effortlessly, a reflection of the connection she felt to the world around her. The sparrow, now a muse, inspired her to capture the essence of the moment, to immortalize the beauty that surrounded her. As the sun climbed higher in the sky, casting a warm glow over the park, the sparrow took a moment to pause. It perched on a higher branch, surveying the scene below. The girl with the notebook, the children playing, the laughter that filled the air. It was all part of a larger tapestry, a beautiful mosaic of life. The sparrow felt a sense of fulfillment, knowing that its song had touched another soul, that it had played a part in the girl's awakening. In the days that followed, the cherry blossoms continued to bloom, their petals falling like confetti in the breeze. The sparrow remained a constant presence, flitting from branch to branch, singing its sweet melody for all who would listen. The girl returned to the park each day, her notebook filled with words that captured the essence of her experiences. She wrote about the sparrow, about the beauty of the blossoms, and about the moments of connection that made life meaningful. As spring gave way to summer, the cherry blossoms faded, their petals scattered across the ground like memories left behind. Yet, the sparrow remained, a steadfast reminder of the beauty that could be found in change. It continued to sing, its voice a beacon of hope amidst the shifting seasons. The girl, now a little older and wiser, understood that life was a journey filled with ups and downs, but it was also a canvas waiting to be painted with the colors of her experiences. The sparrow and the girl, though different in form, shared a bond that transcended their differences. They were both seekers of beauty, both yearning for connection in a world that often felt chaotic and overwhelming. In the heart of the cherry blossom tree, they found solace, a place where they could be themselves, where they could embrace the fleeting moments of joy that life offered. As the years passed, the cherry blossom tree would continue to bloom each spring, a symbol of renewal and hope. The sparrow would return year after year, its song a familiar melody that echoed through the park. The girl, now a young woman, would come to the tree to write, to reflect, and to remember the lessons she had learned. She understood that life was not just about the destination, but about the journey, about the moments that took her breath away and the connections that filled her heart with warmth. In the end, the sparrow and the cherry blossom tree stood as testaments to the beauty of existence, each moment a fleeting gift to be cherished. The petals that danced in the wind were reminders of the impermanence of life, urging all who witnessed them to embrace the present, to find joy in the simple things, and to sing their own song amidst the chaos. And so, as the seasons continued to change, the sparrow and the girl would remain forever intertwined, two souls navigating the intricate tapestry of life, finding beauty in every fleeting moment.